Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be giving tips to doctors that are about to go for NYSC. I'm going to be talking about the best places to serve as a doctor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask questions please. Let's have fun in the comment section. Share this video as well to someone that you feel like it will be helpful.
I've seen you in a movie, I heard you in a song. Now I know that this will never go wrong.
My first tip to doctors going for NYSC is this. Number one, save. Save during your house job. It is your house job savings that are going to save you in NYSC, literally, because NYSC is a season of famine. Yeah, it's going to be like coming from grace to grass, coming to a place where you'll be paid less for more work that you do in house job. You have to be smart about it. You have to save during house job. Post house job, there are going to be a lot of expenses. Getting your license and some other things is expensive. Going to camp safe is expensive, so you actually need savings from house job. Depending on where you're posted to, sometimes they don't even pay you till you're done with service. So at the end of the day, you're living on just your 33k and whatever extra money that people send you or you're able to make for yourself. And trust me, during NYSC, I don't know, sometimes you're just on your own, because as your family have not been doing things for you now during house job. Is it not doing NYSC? Sometimes they don't really understand the dynamics and what goes on. So you have to save. Okay, this video is for average doctors. So like if you come from a lineage of wealth, you understand, hey, your own case is different. But if you're just winging it and hoping to God to bless your hustle, not every tip is for everybody. Just take the one that fits for you. Second tip is this: find a place that you're comfortable in, a place that you have support and comfort, because during NYSC you're going to see Shege Banza. It's not a very easy period. Okay, I'm not trying to discourage you or anything, but this is actually the truth. Can be tough. If you ask me, do your NYSC in a place of comfort. I don't think it's worth the stress, to be very honest. It's just 1 year and you move on with your life. But there are some questions you also have to ask yourself in picking a location. What is my aim? Do I intend to write exams? Do I want to learn? Do I want to do PP? Do I want to make money? Do I want to explore? These are things you have to ask yourself to guide you in making a decision on where to serve, on whether you're comfortable with the PPA you're giving, because it can actually change it till you get a place that you're comfortable with. But in summary, if you ask me, do NYSC from a place of comfort. Number 3 is this: don't stress yourself when you get to crossroads during NYSC. Let me explain. If you're posted to a place you don't like, a place you feel like you can't go, don't just hop into it and say, oh let me just go before I lose the opportunity, before they punish me, all those funny distance. Everything will be sorted out with time. If you know what you want, you get it. That's one thing I know about this NYSC. But if you say, let you, don't be deterred by maybe they post you to a place you don't want to go, or they post you to a PPA that you don't like. I have a friend that was changing his PPA up to July. We went to camp at the same time, and I went to camp in November last year. He was changing his PPA up to July this year. You're entitled to that. If as a copper, and this is not just for doctors, as a copper, if you don't like your PPA or your PPA is not treating you well, you can actually meet your employment inspector and tell him, oh, see, I don't like this PPA, and they will change it for you. You also have to know your rights as a copper doctor, because as a copper doctor, you're a national treasure. Normally, doctors are being hustled for in the country. It's now when you're a copper doctor, you have a lot to offer, my dear. So you have to know your rights. For me, I was big on accommodation, because I feel like I'm working for you. I'm not being paid as much as I'm going to put in the effort. At least that doctor deserves accommodation. You understand? So you can't be posted to a place where you're not giving accommodation, you're not being paid, nobody gives a hoot about you, and you're okay with it. You have to actually ask for some concession. I think it is even in the NYSC constitution book, in your letter. You're entitled to some form of compensation to make things easy for you, because ideally you're supposed to be posted to a state you're not from, and a state you don't reside in. So it's a brand new environment. So just throwing a copper there and the copper is not being paid or the company is supposed to survive on 33k, and you're not giving person accommodation, you're not giving person any kind of compensation, is somehow. So you actually have to know your right. If your goal is to study during NYSC for some exams, you have to know that you want to be posted in certain places and you cannot work in certain places as well. If you have plans to write exam, UK or US or anywhere you're trying to go to, I feel like it's best to start the process during house job, because house job, you have the funds and you're more comfortable. If you're saying, oh, I'll save for the money during NYSC, there's a problem, because you will see what your eye cannot explain. I'm sorry if I'm scaring you people, but NYSC really tested me. It really tested me a lot. You have to actually plan yourself well. You also have to prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, otherwise, because it's going to be like I said, it's like a famine period. So you have to be sure of your stand and your mental health. And lastly, you'll be fine. You will actually. Going to now be talking about the best places to do NYSC in Nigeria as a copper doctor. The first best place to do NYSC as a copper doctor is your place of comfort. Yeah, these things they say that, oh, this state doesn't pay, that state doesn't pay, this one, that one, that one. It depends. If you're able to do it well, you can actually get posted to a place that pays, or you can be able to work 2 shifts. You can get posted to a place that is not so busy, and you'll be able to combine it with a full-time job that pays. Okay, so there are really no rules to this thing. Then, but for states, there are certain states that they pay their doctors well. The top on the list are the southern states, for example, Delta, Bayelsa, etc. Now, if you come to a place like Delta State, you have to know that if you're going to serve here, you're going to be living on 33k and whatever extra money maybe your parents send you or you make. The state does not pay you till you're done with service. So you have to find other means of surviving. It's one of the cons in this place. But the pro is that when you're living with a bulk amount of money. Another place that pays well is the northern states. Northern states pay very, 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 very well. They pay even better than the southern states. You have places like Lagos, Abuja, and all that. But the problem is that sometimes the cost of living in those places takes back the money from you. So my point is this: you see why it is important, that first one I said, that you should do NYSC in a place of comfort or support. It should just be easier for you. A lot of things you will not have to worry about. So this is the end of the video. I hope it was helpful. If you want me to answer some questions, you can drop it in the comments. If you have also gone for NYSC, you can drop your opinions in the comments and all that. Please, this video is targeted towards doctors. If you watch it and it don't really make sense to you, it's probably not for you. Okay, so yeah, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like this video, and share. Bye.